Welcome back to EFC TV. This is the obviously this is the match. Obviously this is the match review for Everton 1, Wolves 1. Again, not great results. Again, I've seen them again. Not personally, not personally. God no. Again, me personally. You know what? I think that result wasn't a great result for us to get again. I think he's talking about. I think he's talking not so much God, but I think he's talking about a result that we didn't get beaten, but it's not a great result though. I don't know. I was insincere because again, I think it's good getting points. Again, I think listen, at least okay. Anyway, more getting into the end of that. Obviously, I'll start with obviously getting to start 11 points. Obviously, went with Pickford, O'Brien, obviously in goal Pickford. O'Brien again. Not person. Obviously, not me. Obviously, again, personally, I would have played him as centre back because again, I did the start 11 show for the Wolves game, and I said I'd play him centre back because again, Pekin. Obviously, again, this is just what I think. Obviously, but see, because O'Brien's a centre back, not a right back. Now, I want to play right. Obviously, I basically, if you watch the video, I said Patterson as right back because he's an actual right back. I know O'Brien's good at football again. Personally, I think, you know what, that experiment with O'Brien but right back, it's done now. It's finished, it's done, it's whatever you want to call it. It's just done. It's not working anymore, so I won't do it. Again, just my opinion. I'll see with O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane. Again, I don't know why we're done with it, but again, Mykolenko back. Obviously, again, okay. Then obviously in midfield he went. He went with midfield he went with again. He gave Armstrong his first home debut. Obviously in the Premier League as you were. Against Armstrong. Starts again. I was like wow. Because I think So very similar to the Scotland show I did the Wolves game. I put him in that because out how good a player he is. He's really good. I think again, not getting gone on. I was not getting gone on. What I think with House, he has done absolutely. He's done well. He's been at Preston North End. He's done quite well. Preston North End quite well season. He's done quite well for me. Yeah, he's done really well. So what I think. I haven't seen him play because I'm not a fan of Preston North End, so I haven't seen him play. But I've heard good stuff. Like he's done well. So no, I took it off there, but that's what I've heard. He has done quite well. I'm not so yeah. I think James Garner, Tim Iroegbunam, obviously. Then obviously, then obviously three up front were McNeil again. Why does he keep playing him? He's just again. I know. Listen, listen on again. So I get that Moyes knows and trust him, I get to do, but I just think in that game, it's just again, I just think John McNeil isn't a player. He really isn't. He's again, obviously. Not. I'm not saying getting not gonna pass. I think. Obviously, I said in the past as well because I've. But again, John McNeil is on winger. He's a player that plays the middle, not on a winger, right? Last time I played third, I should say. I didn't work. Everyone knows what I think was nice, but he didn't. It doesn't work. It's like basically like you put him on there. Right? I get that. You want some piece to get it, but Tom McNeil isn't a player you want to have. Because, that's what I gave him later by, but yeah, middle obviously in front it was. Then obviously it was Tom McNeil, Timo Barry, and Jack Grace. Obviously you got centre half. I'm going to mention that in a minute. I'm done. There you go. You know what? I actually thought we started the first half quite slow and not great really again. I thought we started the first half quite slow and not great really, but again I thought, you know what? We did have quite, not just I think we had a few like one or two good chances to really get a goal. Obviously, I think we did have like one or two or maybe three good chances against Wolves to really get a goal, but we did, we had a few good chances really. First half to get a goal, but again, obviously, their goalkeeper kept it out as usual. Obviously, it's usually kept out. Obviously, thinking Gotta get goalless, obviously, and obviously, I think like then obviously Wolves they had a few good chances to get a goal, but again, Pickford, kept Pickford to his usual brilliant self as well. He kept it out. I thought good, he he did his job, kept it out. So good. Obviously, I think obviously, not as no good enough, not as no good, but obviously, I felt that we had a good chance. Obviously, that they had I think like Wolves had like some like one or two or three good chances really to get a goal, but again, nothing much came from that really. But obviously, big thing I kept it out. And I was around the 17th minute. We created an absolute brilliant chance, and Michael Keane goes forward, heads the ball back in net, makes it Everton 1. Wolves 1, thinking, get in, good goal again. Not amazing, obviously, absolutely incredible goal. He keeps it, scores it. 1-1, they thinking, get it, right, but whatever. Obviously, I think like few minutes after that, obviously around the 43rd minute, obviously you saw Gatiel go for an argument really, which is we were okay. Obviously, but obviously, I thought was moments towards the end of the first half where we had chance to really get. No, I thought it was moments where I thought it was moments in the first half towards the end of it as you were where we had chances to get him to really get a goal, but again, just when didn't work out well as you were. No, Wolves, they had again. I think they didn't have many chances, but they had some chances they had, but they could score. But yeah, no, it was a. No, I think I think like I'm not saying most first I've got. I think not most first I've got. I think like most of the first off we were side doing quite well. The most chance. We did create a few chances. We did try to score a few as well. But again, I think we all know Wolves. Wolves are a side that Wolves have got. I think Wolves are a side. Uh, so that's what. So okay. Okay. Oh, so that's it. Wolves. Yeah. I think obviously then. No, then as Wolves did it. They had I think then as Wolves did have chances really to Wolves. They had chances obviously, but again, Wolves are a team. They've got good players. They've got players like Chang and all players like that who are very good at that thing. So yeah, I feel it's quite interesting. Anyway, I guess obviously half time. Everton won. Obviously Everton won. Wolves nearly thinking, right, listen, we keep doing. Listen, we keep doing what we. Listen, we keep doing what we're doing here. Like, going forward, creating chances. Going forward, creating chances, and then obviously scoring like did in the first half. I think we'll get a win here. We'll get obviously, we'll get our first win at home. In 2026, imagine we just, obviously that was, then I was thinking, then I was thinking, right, we could go, we do well, we'll get our first win in 2026 as you were, but obviously that wasn't to be. So, we can set now, obviously, it starts the second half, obviously, around the 46th minute, Wolves bring on Andre, obviously I think it's like 2-3 minutes after that, obviously, around, past 50 minutes, around the 57th minute, oh god, I can't remember his player's name. I can't remember. Masquara gets the yellow card for a foul. So King, not amazing. Obviously thinking, right, okay, they go because of the yellow card, at least a red card, and you know what that means. And obviously, you know what? Okay, you know what? I actually thought we saw the first up, not first up. You know what? I thought we started the second half. Not amazingly great or good gunner, but I thought we were still, doing a thing where we created good chances to get a goal. Not great chance to get, but I thought, what we were. We did have, we were. Again, I thought in the second half, usually, how good we usually are. But for the second, not good, but yeah, okay. It was really weird because basically, the fact is, right, not really weird, not really, you know what I mean? That was really weird because basically, in the first half, though, we had control, but in the second half, we seemed like we didn't have control the game at all. Wolves had a few more chances than we. Not a few more. I don't overrate that Wolves were amazing because obviously I'm not going to exaggerate and say that Wolves were a better side in the second half because they weren't. But again, I thought Wolves, they had probably just a little better chance than we did in the second half. But again, it's a weird game because there's parts, I thought there's parts of the game yesterday where again we had chances to get a goal, and then as far as not fast gone, but then obviously Wolves they had chances really themselves to do the same thing as well. So again, they had a chance against us to get a goal, but again, it was a weird game, really weird. Yes, man. Around the 67th minute, Wolves bring on Larsen for right. I can't remember his name. Kazachi, I think it was. Again, and then you're thinking, oh, bringing on play. Obviously bring up and then I'm thinking no, and then I was thinking right, they're bringing on players like Stan Larsen who scored a goal against us before, and I'm thinking, oh, not for I think obviously he has scored a lot of goals for Wolves this season. He has scored a lot of goals obviously for Wolves over the years and this season as well. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? Lowering, I was like, okay, I'm lowering now because they've got him on the pitch. It's like they've got him on the pitch. They've got Charles on the pitch. Thinking, oh, be careful now. Obviously, I think it's like 2 3 minutes after that. Obviously, I think around I think it's like 2 3 minutes after that. In around the 69th minute, excuse me, what's going to happen? Obviously, at the so this is going on. This is mate. Obviously, Wolves have a good chance to get a goal, and they get a chance to get a goal, and Strand Larsen goes for obviously Strand Larsen assists obviously, and obviously like no obviously Mane goes forward and obviously scores. Makes it Everton 1, Wolves 1. Thinking, oh, just like I mean, like all like I feel like all the I mean, like all like we've done so not so well. Not I don't know guys who would bring us work, but again, I was what I was thinking all like all stuff we did in the first half, scoring a goal and doing that. Obviously doing that, I'm thinking, and they just scored. It's like just really annoying it, like really right. But no, yeah, really bad though, bad. Really bad again. I don't. As never. Yeah, as never. You know what? As never Evertonian, personally, I thought that was a really bad goal for us to consider goal. Like I said, that is really bad. 'Cause it is again, obviously good goal. I think in general it was good goal 'cause it was, but again, from like an Everton perspective right now, it wasn't amazing. Sorry, but it wasn't. It really. I thought as I think I was no as it. So obviously from an Everton perspective, but I think also from an Everton perspective right now. I thought it wasn't amazing goal for us to concede really bad. Like, again, obviously Pickford. I think I was enjoying Pickford. So I think I was enjoying Pickford. Couldn't really go and save it. Obviously, he kept it. Obviously, he didn't keep it out, and obviously, when it gone, you're thinking, but if you know what, let's not okay, let's run then. Okay, listen. Obviously. Then I was thinking, you know what? Like Devon's scored another goal. Yeah, we're still in this game. We're still in the game where we still got a chance to go and get a result here at home, right? But again, it's a lot hard now. They've got a goal. Their confidence gone up. So their confidence would have been gone up. But their confidence would have gone up when it's got not gone up. Their confidence would have gone up by him scoring goals. Well, obviously they would have because they scored a goal and not scored goals. No, not scored a goal. Obviously, you know what I mean. But not scored a goal. You know what I mean. No, they obviously got a goal. So you're thinking, oh, we've got to be really careful there because like they could score another goal. So you're thinking, and they've gone. We could check chances to score. Obviously, and I think it's like after 70 minutes and around the 70th minute, obviously Chang obviously gets a yellow card for foot again. You know what? I think Chang should have really got a red card because again, what he did to Armstrong was quite cruel and quite. I don't see how it was quite cruel and quite nasty because obviously it was what Garner thought, but he should have. I don't know. The referee should do the job properly and he didn't. But you know. Minute, and also around the 70th minute, everyone gets yellow card for foul again. No. Obviously, it's in the middle here, but I actually thought like later on second half where again, I'm not saying where mom's gone, but it was one of these games. It was a weird game. Basically, we had chances, but we weren't great at creating chances to try and get a goal. But again, basically, I think not a point gone up. But I think it's obviously a point during the game. Not a point gone up a bit. I think it's not a point. It's not a point gone up. I think there's a point during the game where I think Jack Grealish he's on the wing edge where he basically Jack Grealish gets the ball. He's basically waiting like 2 or 3 or even long that I think he's waiting like 2 or 3 even long that for a player to come. And basically by the time the player comes, basically the moment I think Jack Grealish goes takes back as you were and tries to get as you were. It's just too late. It was like all that time. Be like I'm not not messing. Gonna be no me. I'm not. Okay, it's not messing. Gonna know me. No, I'm not messing. No, the fact is right. It's like we wasted so much time with that, and it didn't work. It's like, oh my god, you know what I mean? That's right. Really annoying right that. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Really frustrating. Thing really, what happened. Obviously, mates. Obviously, okay. Now again, I'm gonna mention obviously. I'm gonna mention obviously. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna mention this as you were now. Obviously, Michael Keane for some again. Listen, obviously, yeah. Again, listen. You know what? As an Evertonian personally, I can't defend this. I'm sorry, but I can't. Michael Keane, for some weird, not weird, I feel like for some mad, like strange, weird reason, he tugs. Oh, I can't. I think it's like so. Basically, Michael Keane tugs the hair of one of the Wolves players. Basically, he tugs one of the Wolves players there. And basically, the referee goes over, looks at it, obviously, and obviously VAR goes to check. Obviously, obviously goes over to check. Obviously VAR goes over. Obviously, referee goes over, checks the VAR screen as you were, without contact as you were, right? Without contact as you were. He goes looks. I think it looks like one or he looks like 1 or 2 times looks, and then says about Kane. For some mad reason, it's just he pulls the hair of the Wolves player, and I'm thinking, why did you pull his hair? That right there, that again, I'm saying this, but that right there, I mean, as an Evertonian, I mean, you know what, as an Evertonian, as an Evertonian, I'm sorry, but I cannot defend that. That right there is basically without conduct. You can't do that. Obviously, listen, you're my let the law. You can't do that. But again, I think not Monday gun. I think not Monday gun. I think not Monday gun. I think in the Monday game. I think in the modern day. I think in the game Monday. I think in football. I think in Monday football now. I think if a few years ago you could do it, but now you can't. You cannot do that because I got VAR, you got camera, everyone now, so you can't really do that. I think to be honest with you, I do not know why he did it. I don't know. Like, why would you do it? Just don't get it. Weird. So like that's blow my nose a bit. That's obviously, yeah. Okay, let's do point. I had to pause it for a little bit because I was actually blowing my nose, so I didn't want to see me getting blowing my nose camera just boom there, so that's why I paused it, so I do put it. Okay. Oh my god. Anyway. Obviously, yeah. So I was around the 81st minute where he looks or twice whatever, and then obviously referee goes over and so basically referee obviously I think referee speaks from obviously his mic he has and whatever it is, basically from his mic as you were, and says card's been changed to a red card and Mike Keane's been sent off, and just like, oh my god. I was just like, what? Like, yeah, I just think, you know what? Is what it is. It's right. Okay, that's right. We can't defend it. He does what he does, and that's it. I just think there's just no need. There's no need for that whatsoever. He does it, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? Obviously, you know what? What can you do about it? It's just, slide. Oh, that one. Oh, God, obviously. Coaching my game. I was coaching my game. Yeah, no, I think obviously just the thing I say about yeah, I was around the 83rd minute. Obviously, Malky, obviously, I think not I was saying for gone about, but as I was just saying before, obviously just obviously Malky gets the red card for violent conduct really, which again you can't be doing it now. Again, Monday football, you can't be doing it because I think if you did it a few years ago, like you didn't say it, no cameras or whatever, you could do it. Like, oh, he did that, so that, but because now the cameras and stuff like that, you can't do it. It's just, I don't know. I was around 85 minutes, obviously, I was around 85 minutes, and then obviously, I was around the 85 minutes. Around the 87th minute, obviously, oh, no, I was, I was around the 87 minutes. Obviously, Jack Grealish gets an argument. Jack Grealish gets an argument. Again, Jack Grealish. I don't know why. Again, listen, obviously, I didn't. Now, listen, obviously, I wasn't able to see what Jack Grealish actually did, but it sounds like Jack Grealish might have done something that the referee didn't like, or he might find it a little offensive what he did to him. I don't know. Listen. Obviously, again, again, this also, again, this also, again, this obviously, again, this also, again, this obviously, I wasn't able to see what Jack Grealish actually did or what he said to him. I don't know, but again, it seems like Jack Grealish had an argument with the referee. Obviously, referee gets the yellow card and do it, whatever. As well as that, I also think maybe because Jack Grealish might have done something that was sarcastic, because it would, obviously, I was scholastic, so he all did that, and that obviously got him what was going to happen next. But yeah, great. Yeah, obviously, as I was right to admit, Jack Grealish gets yellow card, read for that, and then obviously, I was around, around the 87 minutes, we bring on Beto for Barrett again. You know what? I actually thought like Beto coming on Barry again. I thought Barry in the game is today again. He had moments, not most. I think he had parts where he could do that. But again, I thought Tia Barry in the game today wasn't amazing or good. Again, I thought you know what he's got to do. I'm sorry again. I'll see again. I'm sorry to say this, but I think he's got to do a lot better on the ball going forward and scoring. Not scoring. You know what I mean? He's got to do better. Like going forward and maybe scoring a few more goals. Maybe goals out. But again, he just didn't do it. I'm sorry with them. Yeah, also around 7 minutes as well. We also bring on Patterson for Armstrong again. You know what? You know I you know what? I personally thought you know what? I actually thought I actually thought that was a good. Again, I thought it was good for the goals. Yeah, obviously, I think it was because I think Ned Patterson has played as like a wing back. Obviously, plays when he plays Scotland, he plays as a wing back. So I thought obviously again. I think it was a weird substitution, but I think a weird substitution that might have worked if we had if we were better in front scoring goals. But I think that it would have worked. But again, that just I don't know. I think it would have worked if we had better strikes, whatever. But yeah, again, obviously, yeah. Listen, not fourth get going, but this fourth get. You know what? I want to. Not fourth get going, but it's like fourth get. You know what? I thought Armstrong played absolutely in again. You know what? As an Evertonian, I thought Armstrong played quite well. The game today, I thought he did well going forward. I think again. You know what? Personally, I thought that Armstrong did a really good job. I think going forward, passing the ball going forward. I feel like going forward, passing what he did really well on that. I also think he did play quite well today against Wolves. He did play quite well. I was like, you know what? I think like that. Not Jack Armstrong, not Jack Armstrong, not that Armstrong's been gone, but I think that Armstrong yesterday was really showed. That's how strong. How good how good a player he has become whilst being on loan at Preston November, because he's learnt that. Because he's learnt that by going on loan. Again, I think like as new is most likely will have to come in now, because we've got again. It looks again. Listen, I don't know if to start, but I think again I start as new. Again, I know this. I don't know if he's good enough. I don't know, but I start him. Listen, I don't know how much to start him. I just don't get it. Is it just? What is it? I sorry, I don't get it. I know. But obviously, yeah, Yeah. Obviously, you're around the 90th minute. You're around the 90th minute. Jack Grealish. Now, again, for some stupid, daft, frankly pathetic reason, Jack Grealish goes and does something stupid, right? He basically does the same thing he did before, right? It's not the same thing, Garner, but basically, for some weird reason, Jack Grealish does what he does, right? For some weird, strange, mad reason, Jack Grealish goes and do some stupid and pathetic. I'm sorry, but so stupid. Obviously, I'm not criticising or blaming Jack Grealish. I'm not getting. So I'm not criticising again. Obviously, I'm not having a go criticising Grealish. But again, for some mad and weird reason, Jack Grealish goes and do some so stupid, something so stupid, somehow I think he does something so stupid, he does something that's so stupid, so silly, so pathetic. I'm so pathetic, and he does basically he goes referee and he does like I don't know what he does. I know he does some like slurping, whatever, some slurping, whatever he did. I don't know what some slurping. I don't know what he did. Obviously, that was the referee. Obviously, that was that. I think after he does that to the referee pulls out. Obviously, I think not. Well, let's not say obviously. Let's not say I can't know. Anyway, but obviously, yeah, obviously, you know what I mean. Obviously, he obviously pulls another card out, red card, and he sends them up. I'm like, what? Why? I was like, seriously, why have you gone and done that? I thought, are you just like, again? Listen. I don't swear, but oh my god, are you just an idiot or something? Why would you do that for? Like, I cannot. You know what? No, it's not what. No, God. You know what? I was never told. I thought Jack Grealish, you're a seasoned pro, experienced Premier League footballer, and you're doing that. You spent that from like a young player, but that I was like, what? I'm sorry, but what? All right, mad. Obviously, around the 91st minute, obviously we bring on Mykolenko and rohl for Dwight McNeil again. You know what? Listen, I don't, not no numbers not gone up, but listen, do you want to know something right? I was so made up to see, not made up, gone up, obviously, not made up. You know what? Listen, do you want to know something right? I was so glad I made up when Dwight McNeil came out. I'm sorry what it was. Dwight McNeil is a player that, sadly, in the squad doesn't work anymore. He's a player that under Dice was good. Like he played him or whatever. But apart from that, Dwight McNeil isn't a player that I think he's not a player that isn't really part of the squad, or I think it's not Patterson, so obviously. Okay, listen, I'm not saying that Dwight McNeil isn't good for, obviously he's not, but again I'm just saying Dwight McNeil's a player that he's not really suited to it now because I don't know. I think he's still good. He is a good player. He is, but he's not. But play like star player we have now. I just don't think he suits it because I know Moyes must trust him. I don't know, but I don't know. He's just someone I want to have because he's just someone. I don't know. Obviously, he's just a player that I think you know what. When Dice is it, he's brilliant. Not very good. You know what I mean? He was decent going with Dice because he was, but when Dice left, that kind of stopped going. That kind of stopped working. But obviously, around the 95th minute, obviously, Wolves bring on. Oh God, this is the name here. Obviously, Wolves bring on Lima for Chang. Obviously, again, you're thinking, okay, you know what? They're bringing on players again. Bring on a good player who could score a goal against us. But thinking, okay, yeah, obviously, full time. Everton won, Wolves won. Toffees get obviously, I think Toffees get a draw at home. Obviously, I think Toffees get a draw at home versus Wolves. Again, a result we didn't need to get, but we need to get a win. But listen, you know what? You know what I also said. You know what? Listen, you know what? Get. But okay. You know what? I think getting a point at home. You know what? I think getting a point at home is better than getting beat at home, isn't it? Because I was like, you know what? I think obviously playing at home, obviously getting obviously. You know what? I think playing at home, obviously. No, I haven't got him. You know what? I think playing at home, obviously getting a point at home isn't amazing. It's not, but again, it's better than getting beat. It's better than getting beat and losing it. So you kind of gotta go, yeah, that's good, but again, getting a win is more. We want to win, don't we? But yeah, don't know. Anyway, obviously, I'll sort of get as well. I want to give quick to the referee again. I thought the referee again. Listen, I don't want to mention referee here because it's not with the channels, obviously. But again, I thought the referee. I thought the. I thought the VAR and the referee. Again, I thought the referee start the game did well. Thompson. I think the referee's Thompson first half was good. Then I think slowly as it went on, in the second half as well, it kind of he had it and then he lost it again. It's like stuff like that as well. I was thinking the VAR can look at everything. I was just like, again, this is what I know about VAR. VAR again. I think VAR is right. The thing with VAR is it's just basically you've basically got someone you got someone telling him, oh, see that moment there, that's a yellow card, it's a red card. You know what I mean? So again, listen, I don't want to go rant on whatever, but you know what I mean? It's just like that moment I thought the VAR was absolutely terrible and awful. It just was like, oh my god, like it's football now coming. I don't say scripted, but like scripted, I don't know what you call it, but yeah. Really annoying result, Obviously, yeah. Listen, right, not last season, not Tuesday, man, that's gone obviously. Yeah. But I think of not Tuesday, not man, that's gone obviously. Of man match, I think a man match for me, I have to say, again, of man match for me, I had to go with Armstrong again. He played absolutely brilliantly well against Wolves. He did a really good job, so I'm gonna give it to him. He just did really well. I've sent many thoughts comments below. Listen, do you agree with what I've said about the game? Do you disagree? Obviously, what you think about the game? Do you think we should have won that? Do you think we should have got beaten that? Or do you think we didn't? Or do you think the point's good enough? Or, listen, do you think the point's good enough or not good enough? Or, also, was that right? Also, like you're a Wolves fan, do you think you should have beaten us yesterday? Or do you think we should have beaten you yesterday? Or, obviously, you won't beaten some of that, obviously, as well. So, yeah. But, yeah. Obviously, what your opinions on, obviously, also what your opinions on that as well. But, yeah. So for obviously, yeah. Okay, listen, I want to see more great videos like sort of match preview, obviously instant match review or match review anyway, or instant match review or match review as well. Obviously, I think also like instant match review or instant match review. Obviously, my show. Obviously, my show breaking news videos. No, I also want to see exclusive videos like sort of my show was topics. Obviously, other great videos like that, like I said as well. Don't forget as well. Make sure you go and check out. I did. I think I'll not early. So not early gone. It's not early gone. No, it's not early gone. No, but it's not early gone. No. Obviously, I think also I think obviously so early on. So basically, early on, I actually so make sure you go and watch the match preview. I did that earlier on, so make sure you go check that out. I worked really on that as well. Obviously, we did that video around 8 o'clock before, so we did that. Make sure you go and check that out because it's a really good video as well. Of stuff like that as well. Obviously, do you know what? Obviously, yeah, it's also new to the channel. Make sure, obviously, also new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com. Obviously, also as well as that, also make sure, obviously, if you're new, or obviously you're new or you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you press the notification buttons as well, so you hear about every single video, like I said, this and obviously other great stuff video as well. I said before. Okay, you know what? I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com because it's absolutely massive channel. Keep going, improve, get better. This is something that, in my opinion, this is something that, I love doing. Again, you know what? I would really appreciate your support if you would subscribe because again, it helps the channel keep going, improve, get better as well. Is that right? I absolutely love doing this. I've got a pass for it as well. I was that right. You know what? I actually really like doing this for someone, someone good at as well, someone I'm good at as well. So as well as that, you know what? I'd really just appreciate the support because it helps Chang keep going and improve better. And also, don't forget as well. Also, make sure you go check out me other channels if you're into if you're interested in wrestling and if you're interested in WWE or wrestling as you were, or not wrestling, if you're interested in like WWE or wrestling as you were, or also interested in films, video games, well, make sure you go check out both Wrestling Get if you have TV, or you're interested in like award them. Again, before we start going now, obviously, before we start to go now, obviously, yeah, obviously, yeah, I think I was, yeah, I was saying for, you know, I was saying for as well, right? I was saying for as well, so yeah. See, listen, you know what, I would really appreciate he would subscribe to either one of them or both of them, because you know what, I appreciate either way, because it's so, I work really hard on both because the both things I loved him, but you know what, I appreciate he would do that, because that massively, because it always does. Obviously, that's for, oh yes, for, obviously, do you know what, I would really appreciate if you would, share it on Facebook, share on Twitter.com, share on any of the other socials as well. And don't forget to share it here. Don't forget to tell your friends, your family about John as well. Make sure you do it as well. Helps out massively because it does. So yeah, obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Like I said, for first person who's commenting, comment section will get a shout out as well. So yeah, shout out as well. Obviously, obviously the comments, yeah, toffees, get no points at home, which is so yeah.